drift you. What's up guys, welcome to another video. I'm super stoked. I'm pretty sure right now outside the courier has just rocked up with a very special package. Oh, I've literally just been sitting here staring out the window all morning checking to see whether this guy has rocked up. I'm like a freaking kid on Christmas morning. I'm so stoked. So let's jump outside and see what it is. Oh, you! So I ordered these wheels about 4 weeks ago. They were in South Australia. I live in Melbourne, so it took a little while for them to get here. They also had to get re-drilled because they were the wrong stud pattern. They also needed the centers re-drilled as well so that they fit the 280ZX hubs. It's been a very long 4 weeks, but they are finally here. I'm so freaking pumped for you guys to see this. Let's open them up. Are we ready? Here we go. Woohoo! Oh my freaking god. Holy crap, I'm so pumped about these wheels. So these are my first set of expensive, big, genuine wheels that I've ever bought. These are 16 by 9.5, negative 52 all round SSR formula mesh. And they're freaking insane. They look so freaking good. Man, look at that, look at that dish. This is exactly what the 280ZX deserved. Whoo-wee! And I love the way that they re-drilled them as well, so that it's still just one single hole as opposed to drilling extra holes. And they are wrapped in Nankang NS2 tyres. So now we're going to head to the factory and we're going to fit these up along with the new coilovers because I simply cannot wait any longer. Now I'm pretty sure the blue along with the gold, it's just going to be a really nice colour combo as well. Alright, let's head to the factory and fit these up. Pow! And we are now at the factory. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a story because I'm sure some of you guys are wondering why I want to put new wheels on the 280 when it's already got awesome wheels on it in the first place. Why are you swapping them, Mike? What's the deal, man? Couple reasons, right? Firstly, I wanted some genuine wheels for the 280. It's currently got rotors on it. I have no issue with rotors. I think they look great actually, these wheels. I really do enjoy the look, but this beautiful piece of JDM history really I think deserves some genuine wheels. So that's the first reason. Second reason is a lot of people have these exact wheels on their 280s. And I tend to think that when you build cars, you should always put a bit of your own individuality into each car that you build. I like mine to look a little different, so it's not exactly the same as everyone else's 280 that's rolling around. And then thirdly, these wheels are 17 by 9, negative 13 at the front, 17 by 9.5, negative 19 at the rear. But to get this fitment, I have to run spacers. But I'm running currently 40mm spacers at the rear and 25mm spacers at the front. Now with the new wheels, which are negative 52 in offset and 9.5 inches wide all round, that's a square set. They'll be more, I think, wide enough. I've done the measurements to achieve the fitment that I want to achieve. Currently at the front we are running pretty much no camber, I think about 1 degree. And it's kind of just filling the guards nicely. Now the new wheels will sit a lot further out and we'll run some camber. It'll look super good, heaps staunch. I also want to run the car lower than it is at the moment. Rear fitment wise, it's not quite wide enough to where I want it. These new wheels will sit a little further out. So that's pretty much it really. I just want a unique look for my 280. I also think the gold on the blue is just going to look amazing. So without further ado, we're going to move our beautiful new black T18. Looks so freaking cool. So that we can put the 280 on the hoist and then we can get to work. Also, the reason I didn't do a skid in the T18 at the end of the last video when we sprayed it is because it ran out of fuel. I didn't tell you guys that because I forgot, but that's why I didn't do a skid. I wasn't holding out on you guys, so yeah. Let's get stuff moved. Let's get these wheels fit. So excited. Alright, wheels are off. Time to take the rear coilovers out. So 3 bolts at the top already undone, one 17mm bolt at the bottom, and they just come out. So these are the ones that we made when we first slammed the car on the rotor wheels. They were alright, but the rear of these cars is massive. She got big booty, big peach, and so it's heavy. And so I think that the shock, which is the Toyota 86 shock, wasn't enough for the weight of this car. So it was quite spongy, even with a 12, I think it's a 12-pound spring it's got on there as well. So not an ideal setup. It worked, it just wasn't perfect. But now, fully adjustable K-Sport coilovers. So we're going to throw these in. Hopefully they do exactly what we need them to do. So let's get them in, see how they go. Alrighty, we've got our first coilover in. Fun fact about these coilovers, these are Mitsubishi Lignum VR4 coilovers. Fit perfectly, and all I did was put the stock top hat on the coilovers. It looks like these have an 8 kg spring from stock. I've put the 12, I think, kg one that I had in the other coilovers in, just because I know, again, the rear of these cars are super heavy, so I want it to be nice and stiff. But for now, we're going to fit one of these wheels for the first time, which is super exciting. So let's go ahead and see kind of how it's going to sit on the rear. Woohoo, pumped! I'm pretty pooped right now. This is actually taking a lot more effort than I thought it would, just to kind of get things to where I want them to be. So right now, I'm just going to lower it down to see how it's going to look. And then tomorrow we'll come back and we're going to finish this off. So you can already tell it's going to look absolutely insane. So that's all we're going to leave it for tonight. The thing obviously is going to look freaking insane. But I need some sleep, so I'm going to head home. And, I'll see you guys in the morning. We are back, day 2, smashing out work on the Datsun 280ZX. Basically, there's not a whole lot left to do. Put the rear coilovers in. We'll finish this side here, and then start putting the wheels on and stuff, and setting the heights. Man, this thing is going to have to be slammed for it to look good on these wheels, because they are 1 inch smaller, obviously, than what we were running before. And it was already super low ground clearance wise underneath with the chassis. So, you know what they say though, go low or go home. I'm not even sure if they say that, but let's get it done. So we're going to chuck this rear coilover in on this side. Let's do this. Beautiful, both of our rear coilovers are now in. Amazing! So now it's time to chuck all the wheels on, lower it down, and then basically just use the jack to jack it up and set the heights up or down as we need to, and then we'll take it outside, let the springs settle a bit, and see how it looks. Alrighty, so front looks pretty good. The rear is a little bit high, so I'm going to swap out the springs in the rear for some shorter ones, and I kind of adjust the coilovers as well. How good is the gold on the blue? Redonkulous. Alrighty, new springs are in the rear. Fitment's so much better. So we're going to pull it out of the garage now, let this car see some daylight and see if we are at where we need to be in terms of the height of this thing. But I mean, far out, look at it. You know this thing's going to look crazy. Damn. Well, I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me that that looks freaking insane. So quickly, let's roll to a montage. There you have it, the 280ZX has her new shoes. Looks freaking insane. Couple of things I am going to change. The front flares are currently 4-inch flares. I'm going to swap them out for the 2-inch flares just because they look a little bit funny at the moment with how wide they are versus the way that the tyres sit. So we stock those at Two Step Garage, so I'm going to switch those out for the 2-inch. And I have to raise the rear just slightly. I know it's a little sad, but right now it's literally just sitting on the guard. I underestimated it a little bit, but it does look good for the montage, so I left it as it is. So next time we'll come back and do that. And now I'm obviously a lot more motivated to go ahead and finish the wrap as well, because I want to drive this thing and I can't drive it until it's done and looking good. So a bit of body work to go. And then of course we're jumping under the bonnet. I've got a TD06 25G turbo to put on this thing. So really there's a long way to go yet before this thing is where I want it, but I think you guys can agree it looks absolutely phenomenal. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments below about the new wheels and about the new look. Next video, I'm heading away tomorrow to pick up the new project car. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. As always, follow me on Instagram @itsmikelake. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.